So I've argued that at the origin of everything there lies a coincidence or conjunction of opposites that is profoundly generative, indeed necessary for creation, gives rise to all that we know, and that this coincidence of opposites is by no means contrary to reason. I've stressed that we must not be tempted, left hemisphere fashion, to resolve the necessary tension by pretending one of the pairs of opposites can safely be dispensed with or is not real. Denying the concealed opposite is dangerous. The coincidence of opposites does not compromise their nature as opposites, rather they fulfill themselves through one another. At the foundation of everything is this opposition recognized from Empedocles to Goethe between love and strife. We need the union of division and union, the union of multiplicity and unity. The left hemisphere needs ultimately to act as servant to the right hemisphere, since unbridled, the left hemisphere is capable of destroying the world, which I believe it is engaged in doing now and was foretold in the Iroquois legend. Moreover, what we think of as good may conceal much harm, and what we consider harmful may bring something of great value. I've suggested two geometrical images. We should be wary of linear models in our attempts to understand the world, except at the most minutely local level, and replace straight lines with helices, which incorporate an acknowledgement of the coincidence of opposites with the idea that there's always change and growth, not mere repetition, as the image of the circle risks suggesting. And just as there's an asymmetry in the relationship of the hemispheres, there's an asymmetry in the coincidentia oppositorum. We need not difference and union, but the union of the two. We need not non-duality, but the non-duality of duality with non-duality. And we need not just asymmetry alone or symmetry alone, but the asymmetry that is symmetry and asymmetry taken together. And my last words are those of Rabbi Jonathan Sacks, the chief rabbi of Great Britain, who died, alas, recently. I heard him by accident one day on the radio, and he told the following short story. A holy man is reading the Talmud, and he reads that Rabbi X says that a certain thing is the case. And he reads further, and he finds that another equally revered rabbi says that X is absolutely not the case. In a sort of spiritual turmoil, he does what any spiritual man would do. He prays to God. Which of them is right? And God answers, both of them are right. Somewhat exasperated, the man says, but what do you mean? They can't both be right. To which God replies, all three of you are right.